Okay, hello everyone. I'm Divash Naidu, son of Genga Naidu, metric number 222010824, and I'm from group 3. My group members are Ahmad Rafizi bin Waizat, Hamzah Hakim bin Azizi, Balkis Damia binti Muhammad Kamarul Zaman, and Siti Noswaila binti Noisham. And today, let's embark on a fascinating journey into the world of crystallography, a field that unveils the hidden order within the same atomic structures of materials, and one of them is Miller indices. So, where single crystal structures is constructed by a periodic arrangement of atom with various planes. Let's look into the definitions of Miller indices. Okay, so Miller indices describes the orientation of the plane with respect to the surface. Crystal properties along different planes are different. The electrical and other devices' characteristics can be dependent on the crystal orientation. Miller indices are obtained using the following steps. First of all, find the interfaces of the plane on the three Cartesian coordinates in terms of the lattice constant. Second of all, take the reciprocal of these numbers and reduce them to the smallest three integers having the same ratio. Third of all, last but not least, enclose the result in parentheses HKL as the Miller indices for a single plane as like the X, Y, Z values. Okay, without further ado, allow us to show some examples from my group members, starting from myself, on how to solve Miller indices related questions. Without further ado, let's move on to the first question. The first question says a single crystal structure is constructed by a periodic arrangement of atoms with various planes which can be defined by Miller indices. Calculate the Miller indices for the lattice plane shown in figure 2 Roman 1 and figure 2 Roman 2. Let's look at figure 2 Roman 1 first. Right? Okay, so to solve this, first of all, consider the lattice plane intercepts along the x, y and z axis as follows: x equals to 4, y equals to 2, and z equals to 3. Our goal is to determine the corresponding Miller indices for this plane. The process involves converting these intercepts into fractional form and then finding the reciprocals of it. So the intercepts along the axis are x equals to 4, y equals to 2, and z equals to 3. Taking the reciprocals, we get 1 over 4, 1 over 2, and 1 over 3 for the respective axes. To simplify these fractions and obtain integers, we multiply each by the lowest common denominator, which is 12 in this case. So 1 over 4, 1 over 2, and 1 over 3 times 12 becomes 3, 6, and 4, where 1 over 4 times 12 becomes 3, 1 over 2 times 12 becomes 6, and 1 over 3 times 12 becomes 4. So hence, the Miller indices for the given lattice plane is 3, 6, 4 plane. Moving on to the next question, which is same concept but the different values given. So remember the steps. First, we consider the lattice plane with intercepts along the x, y, and z axis, which are x equals to 1, y equals to 3, and z equals to 5. So then, taking the reciprocals, we get 1 over 1, 1 over 3, and 1 over 5, and for the respective axis. To simplify this fraction to obtain integers, we can multiply each by the lowest common denominator, which is 15 in this case. So we will get 1 over 1, 1 over 3, and 1 over 5 times 15, where we get this 15 over 1, 15 over 3, and 15 over 5, which becomes 15, 5, 3 plane, where 1 over 1 times 15 gets 15, and 1 over 3 times 15 gets 5, and 1 over 5 times 15 gets 3. So 15, 5, 3 plane. Hence, the Miller indices for the given lattice plane is 15, 5, 3 plane. And that's all from me. I would like to pass this presentation to the next group member of mine. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Siti Noswaila binti Noisham, and I will continue this presentation with question 2. So in question 2, define x and y values based on given Miller indices for the lattice plane shown in the figure 3.1 and 3.2. So in figure 3.1, they have been given 3 axes, which is x, y, and z. They also give us the lattice plane, which is 6, 4, and 3. So the first step that we need to do is write down the intercept of plane axis, which is x equal to 2, y equal to 3, and z equal to x. So we need to find the x values in z axis. So after that, we need to do the reciprocal for the values. So it will become 1 over 2, 1 over 3, and 1 over x. After that, we need to divide the reciprocal with the lowest common denominator, and it will become 6 for 3 equal to 1 over 2, 1 over 3, and 1 over x divided by 12. How do we get the 12? We need to write down the 2 and 3 values and find the lowest common denominator. After that, it will become 12 over 2, 12 over 3, and 12 over x. So we want to define the x values. So just take the 12 over x equal to 3, change the place, x equal to 12 over 3, x equal to 4. So for figure 3.2, we need to find the y values in y-axis. So first step, write down the intercept of plane axis, s equal to 3, y equal to y, z equal to 4. So after that, do the reciprocal. 1 over 3, 1 over y, and 1 over 4. So divide by the lowest common denominator, and it will become 4 to 3 equal to 1 over 3, 1 over y, 1 over 4 divided by 12. How do we get the 12? Do the list of common denominator for values 3 and 4. After that, it will become 12 over 3, 12 over y, and 12 over 4. So we want to define the y values. Just take 12 over y equal to 2. Change the place. Y equal to 12 over 2. Y equal to 6.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya akan terangkan soalan nombor 3. Diberi x, y, z dia 438. Selepas tu kita perkan dia. Jadi 1/4, 1/3, 1/8. Lepas tu kita bahagikan dengan perkalian yang terkecil. Perkalian yang terkecil dia 24. Jadi kita darab masuk, dapatlah 24 per 4, 24 per 3, 24 per 8. Jadi kita perkecilkan dia, dapatlah plane dia. Kita dapat 683 plane. Untuk soalan 3 yang kedua, diberi x, y, z dia 364. Lepas tu kita perkan dia, dapatlah 1/3, 1/6, 1/4. Selepas tu kita darab dengan perkali yang terkecil dia, kita dapat 1/3, 1/6, 1/4 darab 12. Jadi dia punya perkalian terkecil 12. Lepas tu kita darab masuk, dapatlah 12/3, 12/6 dan 12/4. Lepas tu kita perkecilkan dia dan dapatlah plane dia 423 plane dia. Itu saja pada saya.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Bakistamia binti Muhammad Kamarul Zaman. Saya ingin membentangkan untuk soalan 4. Okey. Soalan dia, single crystal structure is constructed by a periodic arrangement of atoms with various planes which can be defined by Miller indices. Calculate the Miller indices for the lattice plane shown in the following figures. Okey. Dekat sini ada dua soalan, satu Roman dan dua Roman. So dekat soalan pertama, kita ada X, Y dan Z. X dia sama dengan 3 dan Y dia sama dengan 2 dan akhir sekali Z dia sama dengan 6. Okey. Firstly, kita intercept of plane axis. X equal to 3, Y equal to 2 dan Z equal to 6. And then kita reciprocal dia. Kita pecahkan dia menjadi satu pecahan, iaitu 1/3, 1/2 dan 1/6. Daripada nombor bulat, kita pecahkan dia menjadi nombor pecahan. Next, kita multiply by lowest common denominator. Okay. Kita darabkan dengan angka yang lebih kecil. Dalam sifir 326, nombor yang paling kenapa nombor 6 yang paling kecil? Sebab dalam sifir 326 adalah nombor 6 yang antara ketiga-tiga sifir tersebut, nombor 6 yang paling kecil. Jadi kita darabkan 1/3 darab 6 darab 6 dan 1/6 darab 6. Jadi kita akan dapat 2, 3, 1 plane. 2, 3, 1 plane. Okay, next question. Intercept of plane axis. X equal to 5, Y equal to 5 dan Z equal to 3. Ni X, ni Y dan ni Z. Okay. So kita pecahkan menjadi pecahan macam biasa. 1/5, 1/5 dan 1/3. Disebabkan dia ada 3 nombor kat sini, tapi dia ada 2 sifir saja. 2 nombor saja yang kita boleh untuk cari nombor yang paling rendah untuk kita darabkan. So, kita darabkan dengan nombor 1/5 dari 15, 1/5 dari 15 dan 1/3 dari 15 akan dapat 3, 3, 5 plane. Okay? Itu saja. Bye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Arwah Physic bin Rohaizat. My metric number is 222-010-806 from Electronic Engineering. Today I will explain to you about Miller indices. Okay, here I got some example of Miller indices question. Okay, here I have placed here 2 questions, which this one and this one. So I will explain to all of you about my question and how to solve it. Okay, first we will read the question first and highlight the problem, so we can trace it problem and doesn't need to read repeatedly. So for the solution, I have stated here. First step, we need to label the position of X, Y, Z. We need to draw and label the position of X, Y, Z. So, second step, list the intercept of plane axis. We know that X is 3, Y is 3, and Z is 3. So we list down the intercept of plane. The third step is write the intercept of plane axis in reciprocal form, like this. For the fourth step, list the common denominator for an intercept. So here, the question just use 3, so it will same. So for the fifth step, we will multiply all the reciprocal value with lowest common denominator, which is 9 from the fourth step. So 1/3 will multiply with 9, 1/3 multiply with 9, and 1/3 multiply with 9. So we will get 3 plane, right, in this shape, the answer. So here I put some notes. Do not forget all the symbols such as comma and how to write the final answer, like this. Comma at here, don't forget to write it, and at here. So the answer must be like this. Okay, so I will continue to the second question, which is, okay, what we got here is same as the first question. So for the solution is First step, we must label the position of x, y, z. So label here first, draw it back, x, y, and z. So the second step is list the intercept of plane axis, which is x equals to 8, y equals to 4, and z is equal to 2. Okay, for the third step, write the intercept of plane axis in reciprocal form. 1/8, 1/4, 1/2. Okay, for the fourth step, list the common denominator for all intercept. So at here we see that we list the common denominator for 2, for 4, and for 8. And then we will choose the most lowest denominator between 2, 4, and 8. So what I get here is lowest common denominator is equal to 8. So we continue to our fifth step, which is multiply all the reciprocal value with the lowest common denominator. So here 1/8 will multiply with 8, and 1/4 will multiply with 8, 1/2 will multiply with 8. So write in a correct form like this, not like this. When we want to write the final answer, there's no comma, but when we do the calculation, there's a comma here. So the word of plane like this, don't forget to write it, or you will lose your mark. So here I also write some notes. Make sure write all the answer in the true form. Do not make any mistake and do not careless. Do not waste these 2 marks. Don't forget the comma or any symbol that been written there. So here I already write all the steps. If you don't know, you can, or don't understand, you can ask me again. I think it's easy to understand because I already list the step details, and it's okay if you don't understand, you can ask me back. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you.